Hello everybody, my name is Farman and welcome back to multiplayer. We are on Selby. Is that what it's called? I forgot.
Yeah.
Yes, we are joined by Joe,
Hello.
Dan,
Hello.
Tom,
Hello.
James,
Hello.
and Mark is in the Discord but not in the game as usual, and neither is Tom. So we've decided to go on a different map other than Cold Pot Farm because we were kind of bored of it, to be honest with you. Well, I was anyway.
Yeah,
So we were going to go on Upton, played it, and we all came to a decision that we don't like it. It felt too run down, to be honest. It didn't feel it didn't feel used. It just felt run down.
I think the guy who created it, I think it was Lancy Boy, wasn't it? He wanted to make it look used, but he just ended up going over the top and making it look abandoned.
So we're running some newer kit from instead of what we didn't have on Cobra. So we've got, of course, my tractor is the 7310R with the Baling silage trailer on. We've got 7810 yard tractor for doing all the yardy things. What else is new that we didn't have in the other one? We've had all of that. The crone rakes and all that. We've had that. The clash jack. There isn't that much that's actually new, but we've got two. Stop saying that. We've got two Stuart Road Kings. So these are 3-axled Road Kings. One is Joe's and one is Mark's. The Kane twin axle is Dan's and the Red Rock is James's. They are busy harvesting. So we've got Joe's fast track at the arable yard with the wheel weight. We've got two. What are these? The Lemkin seeders, aren't they?
Yeah.
Two power harrows, sprayer, of course, all the tatty equipment we could ever need, and a few other bits of equipment over there. What else? Of course, we've got the sprayer here. They're all going harvesting at this moment, so we can have a bit of a tour around the map without really needing to look at stuff. So it's a big map. It's about 40 fields, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, 40 fields.
So of course that's the cow yard there. There's a bit of equipment, at the back. I think there's only a few slurry tankers and So if you go this way out the field, we'll go have a look at where they're harvesting first. Hello, car. AI cars, always so helpful. Right, so let's go down to the field, which is field 14. Still new to the map, so I don't quite know where it is. Well, actually we should do, shouldn't we? Oh, that's easy. It's coming up. Now, what field is it? Barley?
Yeah.
Tell you what, I can go on the baler, can't I? Where's the square baler? Oh, it's at the arable yard, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go on the square baler. Yum.
Yeah, might as well just square bale this and sell it.
Yeah. Well, we can. Well, I was gonna say round bale it, but then we haven't got any cows yet. We might as well just square bale it for now.
Square it.
And it just helps to kick it off and get a bit more money in. Now, we are gonna keep the Cobra save for. I think we said to about episode 5 on here. Just in case anything does go wrong or the map glitches out or something breaks, that means we've always got a save game we can go back to. Now this map is very well detailed, as you can see just by this little square piece here. There's some silage bales over there, bit of tat over here, a couple of old rusty bales and barrels and trailers and things. So this map isn't over the top in stuff. Now, with Upton, that is just a personal opinion of all of us. We all kind of looked at it and had a proper good look round. I think we were on it for a couple of hours, at least yesterday. Having a good look round, and we all thought the same thing, that it just felt too overcrowded, and there was... It kind of felt like it was a bit, you know, you didn't need that much stuff for every yard. I mean, on the roadside there was like washing machines dumped and all this down this track, and it's well, unless it's based on a real farm, but I've never ever seen a farm that has washing machines just dumped outside. You see them down back tracks, like to fields and stuff, but yes, I am starting here because their header, when they come to cut that, they will catch up to that. Right, so let's start making some bales. So you can see the John there is on 2.2 hours. That's because it took that long to get all the kit back to the farms and that. Kind of went for a 7R instead of the Massey because a lot of people did tell me to sell it and a lot of people didn't like it. So, you know, such is life. So I've had the John Deere. It's a bit different. We're all running kind of different chapters. Joe's got his fast track. I've got the John Deere. Dan's in a new style T7. Mark's got a Valtra, and James has got a Massey. So it's an in-game Massey. It's not a modded Massey. So they're all different. Next episode, we'll probably be doing silage as we always do because there's 2 maize fields that are already grown, so we can get them down. And a wild mark has appeared.
Oh well.
So we can get, if we can get the 2 maize fields in, that should hopefully set us off for a bit. I know in multiplayer we do a lot of silage, but it's quite easy in multiplayer to get it in. So,
And it's fun.
and it's fun, yeah. So, but we are going to concentrate on arable work. We're not just going to do silage 24/7. So what we might do is just fill 1 pit and then concentrate on arable work after that, just to.
Zach,
What?
do you know how long that takes?
Ow! Did you have to shout at me? Did you have to shout?
I did
at me?
shout. Shout!
Yeah, but if we work on to get 1 pit done,
It takes a long time, though.
I know it does. We'd have to record it all.
Because they're 2 million.
Jim will go around the other way so that our sports from there.
Probably should let the combines get a bit further ahead before we start baling, but oh well.
With the rows.
It's alright, there's 2 combines going at once.
Dan. Dan's just decided to reverse and not reverse properly, but oh well. Right, we definitely need to put the bale counter mod in because I like to know how many bales I've done.
Floating bale.
What?
Danny, you gonna come empty me or what? I'm like full.
Maybe just at the massive lag spot.
No, as you can probably tell, all the viewers who are watching, we're not lagging our titties off because I've managed to get one of them. What are the cables called?
No idea.
Ethernet.
That's it.
Yeah, Ethernet cables.
An Ethernet cable from my PC to my Wi-Fi, so I'm hardwired in. So that's why we're only running at like 29 ms and stuff like that, and not 1,000. I am going to probably do that for every video that I record on multiplayer because it helps so much with not having to watch me lag and freeze and lock up and get annoyed and not want to record anything. I know I've missed a bit. It'd be a read. So like Joe said, we're going to sell these bales just to make that a bit of starting cash off. I mean, we've only got 26,000. Of course, to set it all up, we did cheat a bit of money in, but it's you know, we didn't want to start with starting equipment because there was only 3 tractors and a combine, and that's not enough for all of us. So we decided to just cheat it in, and then we are going to keep swapping stuff up and all that. So
It's a fair bit muddy there, Dan.
yeah, he's put a bit of mud in the field, has he?
Bit muddy.
So we've got 2 Class Lexion 780 Terra tracks for doing this, which are the same ones we had on Cobra, I think, aren't they? But we didn't have Terra tracks, did we? We had tyres or wheels.
So it'd be a good idea. Terror track since you're mud modding.
Now, we were thinking about doing seasons, but we're not sure if this map is seasons ready. If it is seasons ready, we'll throw it on. Because we've already harvested 1 crop and got some bales out, you know, it doesn't it shouldn't mess it up too bad. We should still be alright, because we are technically still on the first day, if it was season, so we should be fine.
Shit, no, James, don't go down that way. It's really do Rose.
Forwards and rows.
Yeah, we are.
Joey-
Joey boy messed it up.
Yep, Joe did, on camera. Ooh.
Dan, tip it in the grain store that's down this bottom end, because there's no grain store at that horrible yard.
Just go round, Dan, there's a gap in there.
There's a gap down this bottom.
No. He's kind of split in the field now.
Yeah.
Is this the quietest Tom's ever been?
I don't think he's here.
Concentrating. I am here. I'm concentrating.
He was that quiet, I thought he wasn't here.
Yeah.
I thought that, but then I...
Rare moment there.
It is, to be captured
Savour
on
it.
camera.
It won't last.
Now, the other idea we've had, which I'd like to see if people would like to see us do again, was, if you remember in Senin Valley, we had vintage tractors and all that stuff, and we did ploughing matches and little things like that. Dan, can you just like move back an inch? That. We had vintage tractors and we did vintage ploughing and bits and pieces, so if you'd like to see us do that again, I know this map's a bit big, but I'm sure we can find a field to do it in, then please let us know, because we actually had a blast doing it. It was actually quite fun doing the old style way, you know, not old style, but you know, ploughing matches and things like that. So if you'd like to see us either have vintage tractors and do things like we did on Senin Valley with them, and you know, vintage silage like we did, or what did we call it? Vintage classic, didn't we? Or modern classic?
Classic silage.
That was it. No, we called it modern classic. Modern classic, didn't we? Because we had the 3000 in and all that stuff.
I can remember my vintage tractor had
Yeah, it had like 20+ hours on it.
Yeah, Mark used the tractor the most. Like, he didn't use his normal tractor.
Yeah.
It's just because that was fast.
Whoa, hello, James.
On it.
So, if you'd like to see that again, please let us know, because we are going to do it. Well, we will do it.
Screenshot worthy.
But we may change a few of the things and have a hunt round for some actual vintage tractors, because I think using all the tractors out of the Massey pack was a bit of a cheat, because, you know, them tractors are built to take that plough and stuff, you know.
Joe,
Yeah.
Ben's in your Discord, not in VC, but like,
Which
talking.
Ben?
JJ, aye, Benji Modern, Scholar.
So, we will, if you'd like to see that, please let us know. And if you'd like to see us do anything else in these Let's Plays, you know, because we don't really mind doing them, you know. If to take a bit of time to do them, we'll, what's it, but we don't really mind, because it makes it a bit more interesting when we have other things that you guys want to see actually in the video, and, you know.
Joe, Ben's John 11090.
Yeah, I'll move him down one sec.
Yeah, we're on 13 minutes. We'll only do like 20 minutes, so. But yeah, I know I keep banging on about the same thing. My head always does that. It always goes, yeah, just say it again. One more round. So we'll probably do that. Another thing that which we may do is we might. Oh, I've forgotten what I was going to say. I have honest. My mind has gone blank. I don't know what we're going to do.
Just sit here and try and remember.
Yeah, sit here and pretend that I'm actually 19 years old and not 90. Oh, I forgot. But yeah. Oh, that's it. Working weekend. That's it. That was it. I remember now. Because as we said in Senin Valley, we were going to do it. So if you'd still like to see it, we're still trying to find a map that would suit it. Tom is of course going to set it all up because he knows where he wants everything. An idea that we had was to set it up into I know it's an old game, set it up on Fs17 because Fs17 had all the vintage equipment that we would like to use.
That steam engine.
Well, we had the steam engine Fergie pack, the Fordson pack, the Fordson, what were they? Converts, did he say? Were they called? Or conversions, that was it, wasn't it? The counties and that. The JF, the Kid, some other things, you know, we had all the stuff and it would be easier. If you'd like to see it on FS13, then comment, of course, but if you would like to see us try and do it in FS17, not 15, but you know, we'd have to kind of look around and try and find some mods because I'd still like to do it. It was an idea that we were going to attempt to do, but we never got to do. So I still think we should do it. It'd still be quite fun. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below. Hello, Joe. I am bailing behind you.
Alright.
I shall bail this row. Have you put crop destruction in?
Yeah, it's in.
Okay, I'll just bail to here then. I was going to go right forward and get it all, but if crop destruction's in, I might as well just bail like that.
That would just be you as well.
Do you like my horn?
Yeah, it's a big ass train on. Like a
How's
truck, like
how has the Combine got a weaker horn than me? We could go bail after James, couldn't we?
that must be done full.
Back from the green and full again.
Yeah. Right, let's carry on. Now that Joe actually knows how to use the Combine.
I'll let you come by next time then.
Yeah. I won't be everywhere.
No, I'm definitely gonna pick like the smallest field in the map.
Come on, Joe, can you go any faster, mate?
Yeah, mate, let me just stick her in a 7.
Let me just climb a range. You wouldn't do this in real life. You wouldn't be right up its arse, but
Well, no, you wouldn't really be in the same field because the straw gets that hot coming out the back of a combine. You can set bales can be set on.
mm.
You know what's funny?
What?
Common thing is also bales can set fire when they're soggy and they're stacked together,
Yeah.
which is kind of doesn't make sense to me.
It's the pressure, innit? It's the pressure of them being stacked on
Yeah.
top of each other.
But I mean, sometimes soggy bale stacks can be worse than dry bales,
Yeah.
aren't they? Strange.
I have a funny feeling
Well,
you
it-
should do.
Well, have you ever felt a wet? Have you ever put, like, when you made a small square bale and it's wet inside? Have you ever left it a few days and stuck your hand in the middle of it? It's like a
yeah.
radiator. It's red hot.
Quite humid, aren't they?
Yeah. There's probably someone that knows a lot about bales is probably screaming at the thing and all the right answers.
You're all wrong. You're all wrong.
Yeah.
There'll be someone screaming at the screen right now.
But that's what the comment section's for.
Throw in their iPad or their phone across the room, like they're all
For
wrong.
all those people to moan and for us to ignore them.
Is there any more fields? Is this it?
No, this is it. That's why we're bailing it, to try and get some extra money out of it. Which I've done an absolute terrible job of because I've missed loads, but I'll get that once the video's over.
It's
So-
alright, you can get plugged in.
Yeah, but if we get them all, you may get an extra bail out.
Fair
Come on,
point.
Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Keep the speed up. Keep the speed up. Keep the speed up. Yeah. Speed. Oh, bail.
That's something that I'd do.
Wood everywhere in this field, like. Jim,
is.
that's my head of drain. What are you doing?
Yours
Yeah.
is the one that's in the trees.
All right, Joe.
Wait, eh? Why is mine in a tree, Jim?
Because that's where Dan dropped it off.
Because that's where James pushed it. Alright, let's finish this bailing. What else is there to talk about? So we are, again, going to do every animal like we did on Coalpot Farm. We will get all the animals done.
We never paid attention to sheep.
Well, really, you don't have to, do you? Just give them a bit of water and a bit of feed every now and then. I think what we should do is, you know what, the pigs and the sheep. I reckon if we get a small, when we get the money, get a small skid steer and don't bother with driving the telehandler everywhere. Just take a skid steer on a low loader and a few buckets and just whiz it round. Just something a bit more interesting than driving a telehandler to here, tipping a load of grain and go to the next
I'd like to
point.
see if we can find an actual bob.
There is, I know where one is, an actual bobcat.
Quite nice.
Bob's got one.
Yeah, Bob's got a bobcat. Oh, that rhymes, Bob's got a bobcat. Right. So we are going to be, of course, I think this time round for this set of series, we're going to be, we'll do it. Hang on. What is Dan doing? He's still got his trailer in the air.
I think she's one of them cool kids, isn't he?
Oh,
We're going to show off the
she's got to
arable.
put it down.
We're going to show off the arable side a bit more because we never did that for Cobra. So you're going to see a bit more ploughing and cultivating and whatever. But I will edit it like I did for West Coast, where I do a bit, talk for a bit, and then take a massive chunk out, then talk for a bit more, take a massive chunk out, then finish the field. I think that way is a bit better for everybody, because not everybody likes ploughing or arable work, you know. There are some people that like it, but
Tom.
I personally do not like doing it, but it's a job that we can't just leave to one person like we did. So
So you can take your heavy tree.
Like, at the end, we all did it.
yeah. I mean,
Right.
if we face it, if we
Joe,
put,
can I empty you?
if we had 2 people on every, you know, 2 people in one field, every field that we own, not every, yeah, but you know what I mean, like, so that everybody that was doing something.
When we're ploughing, we'll be able to have 2 ploughs going, 2 pow harrows, and then a seed drill in the same field.
Right. It is it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. Add me on Snapchat. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Also join our FSC, and you can follow me on FSUK if you really feel like it. Join the Discord and add me on Discord. You can always join my Discord and join the VC. We are normally in there every night. But one thing I'm going to make perfectly clear, because we've had it a lot, if you're coming in there just for mods, we will just ban you or kick you, because we aren't going to just give mods out. That's not how it works here. So happy farming and goodbye.